Hey guys, it's Olivia and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since you've seen my face, seen my videos, and I'm here to talk about all of that today while doing my makeup. It is October now, spooky season, so I thought it'd be a fun updated makeup routine slash that's something you could do for Halloween or just during the month of fall if you feel like it. And I'm excited because I'm using new products. So I got a new foundation from Ulta. So I got the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation because Ulta carries Kat Von D now. It was $37 and I'm kind of here to show you guys if it's worth it or not. And then I'm so excited about this, and I already did try it on just because I want to see if it looked good. And with it being Halloween, I'm so excited. I got the NYX black lipstick and liner and I'm honestly very impressed. It went on really smoothly. I really liked it because I'm more of a gloss kind of gal, because I like how I have more control, that's why I have matte and everything. But I'm very impressed. I got in the shade Alien, I'm pretty sure. Yes, so they're both in Alien. Highly recommend, really like it. So let's get into it. TikTok dances. Okay, let's put the hair up and get ready to go. Alright, the hair's pulled back. So I always go in starting with my brows. So I'm going to be using the Precisely My brow pencil in the shade 5, which I probably won't talk doing this just because my brows make me stressed. They get me stressing. So enjoy a time lapse of me doing my eyebrows. My brows are all drawn in. I use the Tarte Shape Tape Double Wear Concealer, and I am the shade Medium Honey 35H. And so what I do is I put a little on my hands, and I have two brushes that I use to blend everything together. So I use this brush and this brush. This brush I use to draw the lines on to shape them, and this is what I use to blend in. I can't tell you where these are from because this was from when I was in elementary school. And then this my friend Gina gave to me because she saw I used to use my fingers to blend in my eyebrows. What a shame. I used my foundation to carve the top. Okay, so my brows are done. So far, foundation looks so good. It's blending super well. It does dry super fast. So now my brows are done, I'm going to color correct my face with my olive complexion. And I have acne, which I take medication for. You can see the stains on my face from acne scars, and then I also get really bad dark under eyes. So I use the e.l.f. color corrector and I really like it. So I have not been posting as much, if you guys couldn't tell. Kind of the worst when it comes to filming and getting videos up in time. It's even harder with everything going on. My last video was my senior year vlog, but it was supposed to be up like right after I filmed it. And this is gonna be kind of a long story, so sit down, get a snack, and listen to what happened. I was in class, because I have one live online class. I was in the middle of math. My Mac said it was about to die. So I plug it in, and as soon as I plug it in, it dies. So I was really frustrated just because I needed it for school, especially now because I'm completely online and I need it for my videos. It wasn't charging, so I asked my dad to come see what's wrong, see if he can fix it. My charger had already been messed up anyways because my dog chewed on it and we got nervous one night.
Hey guys, so I'm editing this and I just wanted to like kind of explain how I filmed this, that way like people aren't confused. Anyway, so basically what I was doing is explaining the story and like everything that's going on, and then I would just switch to like a makeup tutorial. So it's kind of back and forth, but I don't really have a transition, I guess you can say. It's literally me telling the story and then I'll stop to say, oh, I'm using this product. Alright, that's it. Goodbye.
Okay, so now that I'm done color correcting my face and blending everything in, I'm gonna finally use the foundation. So now I'm gonna use the Kat Von D, and then I'll continue on with my story. It's very, very thick. Oh. So, initial reaction. I really like it. I can't see far away, so I can't tell how it looks in the camera. I really like it. I think it looks really good. So it wasn't charging. And my dad was like, okay, maybe it's just because your charger got eaten by the dog. Like, got chewed on by the dog. So we went on the Target website and ordered one for pickup so I could pick it up after golf practice. And let me tell you, this day, it wasn't a good day. It was not a good day. I went to practice. Stuff happened and I went to Target. Got my charger, pulled it out, brand new, brand spanking new. I was really excited and I plug it in
and nothing is happening.
So I probably waited 30 to 45 minutes. I showered, ate, stuff like that, and I went to my computer and nothing's happening. And it doesn't even, when your Mac dies, what you can do is like press the space bar, and it'll come up saying that it's dead and it needs to be charged, and it'll show like the empty space bar, kind of like on an iPhone. So then I start looking up ways to like power it on, like the command key thing. Like literally we tried everything and nothing was working. And so I'm bawling my eyes out. A computer repair place in my town.
I'm just popping on here to say city.
My parents are like, they're like, Olivia, it's okay. Like, we're gonna get it in there tomorrow. Like, we'll get it fixed. It'll be all good. So we took it to the repair place and they're like, we should have it ready like by tomorrow and you can come pick it up. And so my dad calls to see what the update is like on my laptop, and she's like, hey, like, how's it going and everything. They're like, it should be ready by this afternoon. Like, and the guy was like, I'm just about to like look at it, like it was my next one, like whatever, like I'll call you. I think he was like in an hour or something like that, and then we'll let you know. So I'm like really happy, I'm excited, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get my laptop back. And so I was really happy, I was really excited to get my laptop back. And
the guy calls.
So then my dad like calls me, or I hear him get off the phone, and so I go into his office and I'm like excited, I'm happy, I'm like what'd he say? And he gives me like the saddest look, and I'm just like, no, like this is not good. And so he just tells me that it is broken, the motherboard is broken. So the motherboard was broken. The motherboard's basically the brain of the operation. That's what gives you your controls, has your hard drive, and with a Mac, it's all together in one thing. And so my motherboard crashed, and it was fried, and I just broke down, and I was so upset. And so I didn't even film anything to like be prepared for if I would get a laptop back. And like, I can't even explain. It was just so upsetting. And then with everything else going on at the time, it was just so stressful. So now my dad, being the great guy he is like doing everything he can to figure out what's wrong. He calls Apple just to see like what they could do. And then he remembers like a few days after like everything went down. So my face is all covered in the foundation. I really like it. So now we're gonna go in with the concealer, and what I do with my concealer is I do it under my eyes, and then I'll do it down the center of my nose because I contour my nose, and then just put it on any blemishes spots that I want covered that didn't get covered with either the color corrector or the foundation. Back to my life story. Then my dad remembers that he was like, I think we bought you Apple Care when we bought the laptop. So my dad calls Best Buy because that's where my parents bought the laptop. And what do you know? My parents bought me Apple Care. I'm gonna start off by saying I learned from this whole experience, if it's a little extra money, get insurance on your product because it's worth it and it'll save your butt, because you always think, oh, like nothing's gonna happen, and then something does happen and you don't know what to do. So my dad is like, heck yes, because we were gonna have to potentially buy me a whole new laptop, and to repair the motherboard, I forgot to say that, the people that fixed my laptop did tell me we could have repaired the motherboard with them, but it was going to cost the same amount of money it would to just buy me a whole new laptop. But then we got Apple Care, and so here's this part of the story. So we figured out Apple Care. My dad made an appointment with Apple and we called them, figured everything out, and they were like, you need to take your laptop to the nearest Apple store so they can see what's wrong. The nearest Apple store is an hour away from us. So my dad's like, okay, make the appointment. And right now they're even more strict about appointments just because of COVID, so they want to make sure people are in and out. We got an appointment and we're on our way. My dad works from home and I obviously do school from home, so it worked out really well. It was time to go. Well, my dad wasn't ready to go because he was in the middle of a work call that he couldn't leave, and so he's like trying to rush, and he still had to change and everything, so he's like kind of getting stressed. And I was gonna drive, like use my car and go that way because I can practice driving anyways. I got in my car so fast, never got, and we're driving. So like I said, because of COVID, it's ruined many things, and they again have gotten a lot more strict just with being on time, because they need people in and out. They need people in and out as fast as possible because it's just too dangerous right now, and they just want to keep their customers safe. So we were there and my dad's like, we're gonna be late, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So he's trying to call and be like, can we change the appointment, like we're gonna be late, we're like 10 minutes away. And they're like, I'll do my best. And so we got there, and that's when everything started going downhill again. Now I'm going to bake my under eyes with the Revolution baking powder. So while I'm baking, I do my eyeshadow. That way if I get any fallout or excess, it goes right onto my bake and I can just wipe it off. So I'm using the Morphe 350 palette. But anyway, back into my story. And so we got there and they checked us in. They're like, sorry, but like your appointment's been taken. My dad was like, is there anything we can do? Like what does this mean? Like just asking questions. And they're like, well, we can get you in for an appointment like tomorrow. And my dad's like, we just drove an hour, like we can't do that. We got there, we're talking to the manager. My dad's like, dude, like is there anything you can do for us at all? And he was like, I'm sorry, like I can put you on a waiting list like for today, but besides that there's not really anything I can do besides put you, like make an appointment for you tomorrow. And so we're like sitting there trying to figure something out with this guy. He actually begins like helping us out. Not that he wasn't helping us out, but I mean like doing something better than like going into the store. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna have Apple Care call you, and he input in the system that my laptop already was looked at and that it needs to have a from home repair. My dad took the phone, started talking to the guy, and what they did is they sent a box to my house. And what that box did is I put my laptop in there, and then I took it to my nearest like mail drop-off place and we shipped it out. Then they kept the status report on the like ID that they gave me, and they replaced my motherboard. So my laptop is back, and that's why I'm here. So my point of telling the story, one, is to keep you guys updated and let you know why I haven't been posting. And then another is that get insurance on your items, because if I would not have like had Apple Care, I would have been paying for a whole new laptop. Like a whole new laptop. What I can tell you is with the Apple Care, when it got shipped out, and it only lasts I think 3 years from the time you purchase it, and I had less than a year left, which, so if it was gonna break, it broke in time. It did not cost us anything to get it fixed by Apple. It did cost us something to go to my local repair place, but that's because it was local and it had no connections with Apple. And I know you're like, well, why are you telling us about gas? But it's more just to like let you know like the amount of money that we spend doing this, because I don't know about you guys, but you know, I like keeping my things nice. I want to take care so they last a long time, and that just to, you know, be respectful to the stuff I spend my money on, or my parents spend their money on, whoever got me something spent their money on. And so when that stuff happens, it's just really frustrating, because I take such good care of my stuff and then that happens, you know. And I know people who don't do anything to take care of their stuff, and you know, that stuff doesn't happen. But I did get it fixed, and I'm so happy I did. I'm so happy I didn't lose anything. Okay, I'm done with my eyes. I really like it because it's simple, and this is something you can do every day. So now I'm going to get this big fluffy brush. It's the It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Wand Ball Powder Brush. So now I'm going to be bronzing my face using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer in Cappuccino. So now for the blush, I'm going in with kind of this darker one. It's in this Tarte palette. Now I'm going to use this broken dang highlighter. And just like that, the face is beat. Let's do the lips. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun filming this for you guys. I can't wait to get back to doing stuff like this. I hope you're having a good morning, night, or whenever you are watching this. Okay, bye!